What is up? My name is Douglas Nyback. This is DNA, that stands for Douglas Nyback Acting, because this is an acting channel. About a month and a half ago, I put out a call on my Instagram. Follow us at DNyback Act if you don't, because I do stuff like this, where I offered a bunch of people free coaching with the caveat that they come in and we film both sides of it so we can turn it into some content, giving people access on this channel to one-on-one coaching sessions. And then on the Patreon, if you would like to subscribe to that, you can get access to the full hour-long coachings, which is super cool and super fun. This is the first of those sessions with an actor by the name of Billy Morgan Walker, who was kind enough to come in. I gave her material from Arrow, the CW series. And it's one of my favorite pieces of material for developmental coaching because the page count is very short. The character was a pretty major recur, and there's so much physicality. There's physical action, there's emotional stuff, there's intensity, intellectual and emotional intensity, and there's a genre. The CW superhero genre is very much its own thing and feel, and we get to deal with all of that in this coaching session. So without further ado, get on into it, because I think this one is going to be super helpful to you and any actor who is finding this channel. Appreciate it. Cool. Well, I'm excited to get into this with you.
I'm very excited.
Yeah. Kind of what I'd like to do is just run the lines.
Okay.
And then get you warmed up.
Amazing.
And then we'll kind of go into a take. And, you know, with the amount of time that we have today, we may get through both, we may not.
Okay, cool.
This is one of those ones where it's like, well, like I don't want to put, this is not a test.
Right.
You're not here to be like, did I act good?
Yes.
That's not really in question here.
Okay.
We're here to see if we can't expand your process and build your instrument. That's what this is about.
Cool.
So,
Sounds great.
you know, don't put that pressure on yourself. If you can avoid it, it's fine.
You're not going to cast me?
Yeah, well, I can't. But like the show's not even on the air anymore. But,
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, it's easy to come in and try to get it right, and that's really not the purpose of this.
Yeah.
So, and you have nothing to prove to me.
Amazing. Even when I was learning it, I just learned the lines. I didn't even film myself doing it because I was like, I'm just going in. I didn't watch the show. I've never seen it.
Cool.
So genre is kind of a topic for me that I'd love to get into later.
Great. It's going to come into play today. So
amazing.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let's give it a proper go.
Okay.
Cool. So I'll give you a standby, and then I'll point at you for go. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Standing by, and action. Felicity.
How quickly they forget.
Put that away. Someone could get hurt.
Someone already did get hurt. Dominic Moore, remember him? He was an innocent man and you killed him. His family sends his regards.
Innocent. Dominic Moore was a criminal.
He was my brother and you took him from me. You have no idea what you've done. He protected me.
Hurting me won't bring your brother back.
No, it won't. Nothing will. But it will give me satisfaction.
See, okay, good. Excellent,
Okay, cool.
Excellent. All right. I'm going to ask you the most irritating acting coach question ever, which is, how did that feel?
Fine, which is the worst answer.
Not
It
necessarily.
felt good. I do feel like I was very still.
Okay.
Very still, which I think is also something I'm working on, especially in a self-tape, to kind of move a little bit, give it some energy instead of just standing still. But for the first run, I was kind of happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good. All right. Excellent. So you're wanting to move more. Is that something that like you've noticed within your performances that you kind of get locked on the mark?
I can kind of get very still.
Okay.
I can get very still. I think that's maybe why I even thought of turning around as well. Yeah, I find I just get very still because I'm supposed to be in the frame.
Sure.
And it's only me.
Right.
So I'm not sure where that stems from, but it's just...
Oh yeah, like listen, man, dealing with a camera that doesn't move. I mean, and I can follow you. Like in this room, there's more move, but even then, you still have to like move cinematically. Like you're right.
Yeah.
And when you're doing this alone and you're recording on your phone, it's a fixed position. It's not going to follow you. That's challenging. Right?
Yeah.
So where, what I would say is you've got about a foot and a half behind the mark and about a foot in front of it. Mm-hmm. And what I would recommend you do is get comfortable walking and moving along that line. Like I often think when I'm auditioning, like a little bit like a basketball player, like the pivot.
Okay.
And just having movement in the body.
Right.
Especially for a character like this who is like, you have to sell that she's physically dangerous.
Right.
So there's an element there of subtle movement, of stepping back and getting ready to fight, of potentially taking a hit. Like there's stuff that you can play with.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So you're in control of your coverage.
Yeah.
So thinking more in terms of like, I am actually my own Zoom function.
Cool.
When I'm taping. So when and how you choose to put yourself into that close-up. And what that does is it creates the illusion of proximity. We know that I'm 8 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Right? But as soon as you take that step forward, all of a sudden the audience feels like, oh, they're like nose to nose.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Which can be a dangerous thing. It can be an intimate thing. It can be a romantic thing. It can be a sexual thing. It can be a lot of things.
Yeah.
But it pushes proximity. We can play with this physicality. So what I want to do, I'm going to give you some choreography things. Okay. If I don't have a prop gun.
I liked what you did.
Yeah, like there you go. There it is. Yeah, that's that's the Weaver stance. It shows a couple of things, right? This is how somebody who knows how to hold a gun holds a gun. Yeah. That tells us that this is somebody who knows how to hold a gun, which tells us she's violent, which tells us she has lived a life that has led her into this moment. All of these things, you just did that. And I'm like, oh, she's fucking held a gun before. Yeah. She knows what's up. Okay. And that speaks to a story. And then someone could get hurt. Someone already did. Dominic Moore, remember him. And you're going to make the cardinal mistake, which is that you're going to get closer to the person that you're holding a gun on. Right. Which is like rule number 1 of guns. Yeah. Distance is your friend. Yeah. But as soon as you take a small step forward, you put it into a position where his family sends their regards, he can grab your arm. So you've done 2 things. You've put yourself into the close-up, which is going to make you look super badass, which is what you need to sell in this audition. And you're putting it story-wise into a place where the audience believes that you're close enough for him to grab you. And then you can have all this physical tension under the frame as he's saying, innocent Dominic Moore was a criminal. And then you can go, he was my brother. And you have physicality built into this. You have to be upset. Why not get your body engaged? Yeah. Okay. Does that make sense? Yes. You're going to feel like a doof doing it. All right. I'm ready. But you're going to watch it back and you're going to be like, that looks badass. Okay. I'm ready. Cool. I'm ready. Yeah. Great. So we can't do the headbutt just because... Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, you can't do it. It's a killer stunt if we're filming it from a certain perspective. Yes, yeah. But we don't have that. So what I'm going to recommend you do is it'll give me satisfaction. Punch, take a swing, right? Okay. But it'll give me satisfaction, right? And then that's going to cause chaos in the frame. Yeah. And then you're going to come back up. And you can sort of play like, you can either just be looking directly at him or you can play like look down to my chest like he just fell to the ground, right? Yeah, okay. And all of a sudden, we're going to be packing a lot of shit into this. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you why after we're done. Okay. So take a sec, smash your toes into the ground. Bring your hands down in front of you like you've got the gun held. There you go. Just feel in your mind the weight of that gun. Standing by. Action. Felicity.
How quickly they forget.
Put that away. Someone could get hurt.
Someone already did get hurt. Dominic Moore, remember him? He was an innocent man and you killed him. His family sends his regards.
Innocent. Dominic Moore was a criminal.
He was my brother, and you took him from me. You don't know what you've done. He protected me.
Hurting me is not going to bring your brother back.
No, it won't. Nothing will. But it will give me satisfaction.
See, okay, did you feel how much better that got?
Yeah, I felt more in character. Ah!
Yes.
Yes.
After you were done, and this is like where I want to sort of dial in on a metric for success, did you feel like you went through what was written?
Yeah, I had energy.
So that is a metric for success. I don't know how to be like, this is good, this is bad, this is right, this is wrong. Yeah. I do know how to be like, do I feel like I just went through a scene where I was confronting my brother's killer and I both got my ass kicked and kicked a little ass? That's probably the scene then.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, yeah, that's a good way to look at it too, because nobody knows, you know? And like I said when I came in here, it's like, am I good? No one can tell you that. It's hard for you to even tell yourself that.
So good and bad are kind of inconsequential at a certain point. It's, did I do the thing that I was asked to prove I can do in order to book the role? Yes or no? And if the answer to that is no, then probably wasn't your best work. Yeah. But if the answer to that is yes, then it's like, cool, good, great. Good or bad doesn't really matter at that point. It's like you did the thing. Yeah. And that was your version of it.
Thank you so much.
So welcome.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a delight.
Crazy.
Cool. Okay, cool. That's the video, and I hope that you liked it and found it helpful and useful to you. I'm going to be putting out, like I said, more of these. If you found this helpful, I'm so glad. And if you feel so inclined, please click like and subscribe. Most importantly, if you're an actor and you found this helpful and you think your friends might find it helpful, share it with your friends, because that's actually the ultimate goal of this channel. Help be a lighthouse for actors, help give actors lessons that normally cost a ton of money for free on this channel. If you really want to support the channel, check out our Patreon. All of my online acting courses are available on there as well, which is super great, and you can get access to this full coaching. Appreciate you very much. Have a wonderful day. Go be people.